rise of Galactico Real Madrid say. For those that don't know, this is where we try and bring Real Madrid back to the golden eras of the Galacticos. But ladies and gentlemen, before you go, if you haven't already, I have a challenge with another YouTube content creator, Kobe. We'll be doing a challenge, Rise to the Top. If you haven't seen the video, please click onto it to the intro. It should be somewhere up there. But let's get straight into here, ladies and gentlemen. Get into the schedule because we have moved on very far than we should have. But that's just basically how it goes. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, so far we're unbeaten with our Ollie at the wheel tactics. You can see we beat Manchester United 2-0. That's where we last left off. Played Granada 3-1. Haaland with a brace and Odegaard. And then we see Haaland again against Bilbao with the hat-trick. Then Albacete beating them 3-0. Porto in the first round of the Champions League group stages. We beat 5-0. As you can see all the way around here, we was meant to come back for this game, but it was muted, the mic, so we had to play on. And we got our revenge against Levante. Last season, Levante got 4 points out of 6 from us, which again is terrible for a team like Real Madrid. But we got our revenge. You can see 4-1. You can see Hazard with a brace, Benzema and Ramos with the goals. Then you could see here we went on to playing again. You can see Celta Vigo 4-0. Standard Liège, we played a friendly just to give some of the fringe players a bit of game time. Sevilla, we beat 1-0, Benzema with the goal. We lost to Inter Milan, very harsh game, but started off well, but then Lukaku was just brilliant and he just destroyed us. But we managed to get a goal, but we couldn't get the equaliser. Espanyol 3-0, Real Sociedad 1-0, Villarreal 1-0, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the Champions League. It is the reverse fixture against Inter Milan. Let's get straight into it. Do not waste no time. But ladies and gentlemen, something that I did not tell you before, which is very interesting for those that don't know, when you are in the Spanish League or the Spanish teams, they do have obviously presidents election. So we had a president election. The president came in and automatically he said, you know what? I'm bringing in 2 players. I had no choice. I couldn't do anything. We said, right, you know what? I'm going to go for 2 stars. They're going to go for Mo Salah and Dybala. I was like, wow, okay. Very, very happy. What happens? Both players rejected us. Salah went to PSG. Dybala just rejected a contract. Everything was done by the president. But I thought that was a bit interesting. Never seen that happen before. But yeah, let's get straight into today's game. I want a bit of revenge, ladies and gentlemen, in this game. Inter Milan gave us a hard game. But I'm hoping this time, you know, we're gonna do what we need to do. For those that don't know as well, we have an extra player that has come in, that is Upamecano. If you didn't see there, he is coming back. He's come into the team to give us some sort of, you know, stability at the back. There you go, Sergio Ramos with his goal from the back post. He will be the replacement for Sergio Ramos when obviously Sergio Ramos decides that he wants to retire. And there you go, at the back post. So he hasn't really had much game time, but, you know, we're just getting him to feel the flow of the team and how we play. And this tactic has worked very, very well. The only issue I have is that we do concede goals. There are chances we concede goals, we score goals, and we concede as well. So there's a possibility that we always concede goals in each game at least. But so far it's looking good. We haven't allowed Inter Milan to have a shot until now. But there has been a lot of games where we've played offline where the opposition has not even had a shot on target. So this tactic so far seems to be working good, but it can leak goals. So that is the issue there. Casemiro on the ball to Cruz. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the problem that I have. Cruz is such a wonderful player. And ladies and gentlemen, that just shows you exactly what he can do. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to try and help me. Think about a player who you think I could get in, who you feel is a good replacement for Toni Kroos. It would have been Bernardo Silva, but as you know, he is playing at Barcelona, so the chance of us getting him will probably be slim. Another whipped corner in by Toni Kroos. Bruno Fernandes on the ball on the right-hand side. Bruno Fernandes, how's he been this season? He's been all right. Hasn't really showed what he's done in the other Football Manager for me, in the last one for my versus 4, sorry. But you know, so far it's his first season, so he's just probably getting himself used to everything else. And luckily for us, Inter Milan have a corner that swinged in, is just over the bar. But we haven't allowed him to have a shot on target. XG with us a lot. Our pass completion is 90%, which is good. And, you know, the possession is not really much. But we are conceding a lot of fouls, which is not good. 37 minutes only has gone. And so far, we are winning 1-0. So everything so far is looking good. But as I said, this tactic does leak some goals, not a lot of goals, but we're bound to at least concede a goal. Cruz keeps on going. He passes it to Hakimi. Hakimi plays. He does get tackled. There we go. We have a penalty, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the thing about Hakimi. We brought him in because he's an attacking right back. And, you know, there's a lot of players that we will have to move on soon. So we have Marcelo, who we're trying to move on. Who else do we have? Carvajal might be one. Oh, what to say about Handanovic. Hazard misses his second or third penalty of the season. That could be very pivotal to this game, that miss. But you know what? I'm pleased, but we're going to continue going. Let's have a shout, and you know what? Let's demand more. Just push them up. But yeah, like I said, there's players here that need to move on. Benzema slightly might be moving on. We'll see how it goes. He's still got at least a season or two in him. But the whole aim is we're trying to get a Galactico team out there with the best players. So obviously, we ain't been able to do it, but so far we seem to have the finances for next season. So hopefully, it's a bad kick. Now Odegaard plays it into Hazard, and Hazard makes up for that penalty miss. Great play by Odegaard, and Odegaard's been good in pre-season, and we're giving him that chance on the right-hand side there. Maybe we might not need someone, but I think we will. Odegaard, good interception there. He cuts inside. He does see Hazard there, and Hazard's there to slide it through to the right-hand side, and Handanovic won't be happy with the mistake. So far, so good. We seem to be dominating this game. So far, 60th minute have gone, and so far it looks like it's good. Let's give a few players a bit of a rest. So Cruz can come off. We can put on Modric. Mendy can come off as well. And we can put on Adrizola, going to have to go on the left-hand side. Bruno Fernandes can come off as well. Had a bit of a quiet game, I must say. We can drop on Isco. And if they do allow me to do one more, I'll be great. No, it doesn't. Right, a throw. Adrizola straight into Odegaard. Odegaard still skips. It's a foul, but it is a free kick, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure why the referee decided he wants to go to VAR, because that's on the line. So that should actually be a free kick. Let's see what the referee has decided to do. He's still watching the monitor. He seems to have made a decision, and he says no penalty. Correct decision there. Well done, referee. But he seems to have given the player a yellow card, it seems like, or maybe just a talking to. Right, a dangerous position here for Isco to whip that ball into Hazard. Blocked by the Inter Milan player, and that seems to be it. So far, so good. Cannot complain about this game so far. Can't do any more substitutions. Let's have a late shout and just praise the boys so far. So far, it's been a very good game. We've minimized Inter Milan to not have any proper clear-cut chances, which is very good. They haven't had much chances there, more so opportunities. And, you know, this tactic has worked brilliantly for Real Madrid. There we go. Hazard with the shot. Very unlucky there. And again, for those that don't know, this is my Ollie at the wheel tactics. It is on my channel, so feel free to have a look at it and maybe use it for one of your saves. If you do, let me know how it goes. Post it on Twitter. That's where you can find me. Football Manager Maniac. That's where you can find me. But yeah, that should be the end of the game. It's looking like this is going to be our victory. So we do push up to first place in Groups G of the Champions League, 2 points away from Inter Milan. So you probably say that, you know, we've got Porto and Red Star next. So you would say we probably are going to top that group. And we can just tell the boys, well done. They've done what they need to do. We got our revenge over Inter Milan, and everything else so far is looking brilliantly. So as that's done, ladies and gentlemen, we can have a look at the league table and see where we are. Because ladies and gentlemen, we are first. We are actually first. We're only 2 points away from Atletico Madrid, who seem to be having a really good season so far. You can see we are 5 points away from Barcelona. They have drawn and lost the game so far. We did speak about them, but it's still very, very close. Even at Barcelona, that's only 5 points. That's not a lot of points, but you can see we're 5 points away from them, only 2 points away from Atletico Madrid. So every game is very important. Let's look at the schedule, ladies and gentlemen, see where we'll come back. We are going to play quite a few games offline, and I think we are going to come back for the semi-finals of the Super Cup. We're going to play quite a few offline, and after that we get straight into the El Clasico Super Cup final. That should be very interesting. Semi-final, should I say. But before we go, let's have a little look at the squad, ladies and gentlemen. See, again, as always, how the team is contributing to the season so far. Let's look at that. So far, you can see Haaland again, just a brilliant player. 10 goals. Let's have a look. Yeah, sorry, he's got 11. Oh, he's got 10 goals in 12 games. You can see Hazard's having the season of his life so far. 11 goals and 13, 2 assists. Then you can see Isco with 2. And ladies and gentlemen, you can see the rest. When it comes to assists, our top assist is Toni Kroos with 7 assists and 1 goal. And this is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. He is very pitiful to our team. We need someone in that is going to be able to do what he can do. Like I said, if you do know anyone, please hit the comments below. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today. Thank you very much. I am Football Manager Maniac. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share, hit the thumbs up and notification bell so you know when videos come out. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, don't forget we have a challenge this week. Thank you very much and take care.